Hey, Kit Kat. Good morning. You're so cute.
Well, we've got some great news, we've got some good news, we got some funny news, and we got some bad news. Which one do you want first? Doesn't matter. I get to pick. Hey guys, welcome back to Dossacres. It is a beautiful morning. Gonna be a warm one again today. I like to tell you that. I feel like a meteorologist. I'm a weatherman.
You are kind of a weatherman.
Today the high is 92 degrees with partly cloudy skies and not a chance of rain in the near future. And back to you, Tracy, with sports. The Cowboys won. Yes!
In overtime!
Lots of kicks. Man, I tell you what, guys, it is a new day. Is it?
Is it a
new day? It's a new day, it's a new week, and so much going on in the world and everything. But here we are at Dossacres, our homestead, our farm, our hobby farm, our land. I don't know. Look at this. Look at this celebration. This is part of the great news. Them are chickens. With a B-man, of course. Who is he talking to? Bruno man.
Settle
down, Bubba. Those are our chickens, guys. Free ranging with their monster protector.
It's so funny how disproportionate they are. Like, he is so much bigger than the hens.
Well, and here's the thing, folks. Today, literally, there's their coop, there's their run. That's where you are used to seeing them. They have not, we've done this, how many days is this now? 3?
3 or 4.
And they really haven't left that area. The furthest they had gone was right here. That was it. This morning, the sun came up, the guineas were out eating their food.
Bruno.
And the chickens found the game bird food.
Where's his?
Bruno man. Do I need to get your remote out, buddy? This the one that picks on Mom. Bruno, come. Listen here, bub.
You can't.
Here's the thing, dude. We have not had... We hear you. We have not had the Herc man out in 3 days. Well, today would be the 3rd technically, because of these chickens. We've been trying to give them a chance. Bruno, come. Bruno.
You can't push him away like that and isolate him, buddy.
That's a good boy. So here's the thing about Bruno and his birds. As you guys know, if you've been with us a long time, Bruno is great with our guineas. He hasn't always been. He made a couple of mistakes when he was a much young... Rufus is apparently sad that he got pushed all the way over there. But Hercules watches Bruno and studies Bruno. So we have to be mindful of how we're training Bruno around the chickens so that when we let Hercules out, we will put his e-collar on him, but we've just got to make sure that he doesn't push too hard, because when he does, then the birds react and then Herc reacts, and that's when we have a problem. That's the science of dogs and birds, folks. Google it. That's the reality.
Look, he called him all over.
He says, come back here. That dog is gonna get us.
Bruno, over here.
Bruno man, come on, bub.
Come.
So my hope today is that we can get the Herc man and his goatees back out while we still have this summer weather. There's plenty to graze. They love to do it, and they're screaming at me. But look at these ding-dongs. Guys, in our last video, it all gets mixed together. In our last video, the hay bale, the round bale that we put in the hay cradle down in the goat yard fell. Thank the Lord, nobody was smashed, everybody was okay. We got it back up in the hay cradle and it was stable. It still is stable, so stable that this is what these ding-dongs are doing. I'm gonna call a lot of animals ding-dongs today for some reason. They're ding-dongs. Check these guys. What the goober are you doing, Earl man? Kuba was doing it yesterday. My turn today. My turn. Check me out. I'm cool. Check me out. Get up here. Bet you can't do it. That's Earl, man. It's one of Blue's babies. That's the most athletic of Blue's babies, the most dominant of the crew. And he is claiming his spot in the hay. You know what that means though, babe?
What?
There's gonna be poop, there's gonna be pee. Brother, I'd like to come up there with you.
You mentioned the poop and pee. The whole reason we went with the hay cradle instead of just the hay ring.
Because it was cheaper.
No.
I know.
It wasn't cheaper. Because the goats will get in the hay and they will poop and they will pee and they'll jump on it just like this. But our hopes was that.
Our hopes
was that? Our hopes
Still
were.
Getting our morning voices with us here.
Our hopes were that the cradle would kind of hold the hay up and they would eat from the bottom so that
Like
they
this?
didn't climb on top of it and do exactly what they're doing right now.
Yeah, in fact, the first farmer, the gentleman that we bought the first 2 round bales from that were mostly fescue that the goats didn't want, he has some goats for sheer joy, believe it or not. He's a real farmer, legitimate, tons more acres than we have, big old awesome place, and he has goats. And I was like, why do you have goats? He's like, why not? I was like, you know what? You're my guy. But he told me, he said, no matter what hay feeder I put out, when I put a round bale out, they figure out how to get up on top of it. Gnats are hitting me in the eyes, and they do what they do, which is poop and pee and roll. Hey, but you're just gonna blow by something cool, babe. What in the garbage is that right there over your shoulder?
Gosh, I'm really excited about
Man,
this.
guys, check this out. We have awesome neighbors.
We have awesome neighbors.
That we got to meet. I mean, we've been out here almost 4 years, and they're an older couple, and he was actually counting. We hung out with them, we had a great time, we talked, we heard all the stories. They've been out here for 4 decades, guys. Basically, quite literally, the stories they were telling. They're very successful people, hardworking people, but everything they've been doing over the past 4 decades looks a lot like what our dreams and everything are out here.
Yeah.
So it must be something with this area, but I say all that to say this. They're wonderful people. He is building a new barn, and where that barn's gonna go, he's got stuff. We got stuff, I understand
We
that.
know all about that.
And they don't compost anymore. And he had this big old drum. It's a composting, rotating, fancy wancy. Look at this thing. Look, spin for me. Cool. And so apparently you put stuff in here. We even got some compost starter, and you can turn it. So basically, like my big pile of straw and goat poop up the hill that everybody's afraid is gonna catch fire, we can put some of that in here and we can kind of fast track that process a little bit. So Shannon's garden, that has already broken records for the awesomeness that it is, that's you, babe, is gonna be even better with this cool compost thing. So thank you, Neighbor B. Is that what we're gonna call him?
Neighbor B.
Neighbor
That's fine.
B.
Yep.
We're excited about that. Okay, are we getting the Herc man out with the chickens out?
Yeah, the gnats are crazy today.
Oh, I thought you were just dancing.
No.
One, my car ran, not who, I'm not gonna run it. Wow, you just showed your age, babe.
Oh, man. Do you
Earl
guys
man.
want to come out?
What are you doing, Goof Troop?
I kind of want to see you jump down, dude. I didn't get to see Koopa jump down yesterday.
Yeah, Koopaloop started this process. Herc man, how are you, bud?
Hi, Hercules.
Hi, big guy. Earl man, you just do you, okay? Okay, sounds good. I'm pretty happy up here. Not sure there's any problem. Why would it come down? Earl
you coming?
man, everybody's gonna get out. What are you gonna do?
Come on, Earl.
Okay, that gate opens. This is what I'm gonna do. I gotta put this on you. Did I turn it on? I turned it on. You gotta use your ears today, and these collars seem to always help you boys in your ears. Speaking of ears, do we need some scratches? Oh, yeah. Thanks for taking care of everybody last night. Keeping everybody in here safe anyway. So I did mention good news. I mentioned happy news. We've shown you. We do have some sad news about last night. We'll tell you here in just a minute. But Mr. Hercules wouldn't have been able to help from inside his pen, huh? But otherwise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11 goats. Has to be. I trust him. White lightning? Is there something you wanted to talk about back there?
Yeah, watch your face with those horns.
He met me at the gate yesterday. Most of the goats don't typically come in here unless they think they're gonna get out. And yesterday they didn't think they were getting out, so I came down to love on my slobbery, muddy, yummy buddy. and Mr. Weege was right here at the gate. Hercules does a good job at letting him hang out, but he does do the occasional, Weege, Weege, you're not supposed to be in here. Okay, bud, here's the deal. Chickens are out. They're not guineas. They're not nearly as fast as guineas, and they will react whenever you pounce at them. So don't pounce at them. If you do, and they do react, do not attack, okay? These are different birds than your guineas. They can't get away like those guineas can, so you gotta be a good boy. Can you do it? I know, I don't have to tell you. You guys coexist with all the birds just fine,
I'm gonna try to get them coming out and Earl jumping down. We'll see how this goes.
Good luck. You know what? I don't do this very often. I'm just gonna give some preliminary calls just to get their ears working.
Okay.
Bruno, man, you be a good boy when Herc comes out, okay? Bruno, that's boy, you're okay. Herc, man, you be a good boy, use your ears when you're out there, okay? That's good boy. No, those were not static shocks, just vibrations. Come on, Hercules, come on, bud, we gotta go play. I gotta show you things that happened. He just hopped down, didn't he?
Yeah.
Ouija, Ouija. Mama girl. Larry Bear, what's up, buddy?
Welcome to the party,
Cupid,
Earl.
Mario, Spruce, Loose, Chocolate Thunder. Dookie, Daisy, Bluesy, you're not getting through here without getting petted. Hair Bear. Hi, crazy boy. It's not empty.
We always forget to pick the bird food up.
I know, I said I would do it every night, and for some reason you haven't done it every night. Good job, babe.
Yeah, thanks. Attitude today.
I think the chickens have actually gone back into their run right at the moment, mostly because of Bruno. What's funny is there are guineas making friends with these chickens. And so throughout the day, I think, like I said, this is day 3 of us free ranging them.
3 or 4.
We might have tested it for a short period right before evening, but like starting out the day,
Yeah.
you have the whole day, and you will find guineas in the run with them. Now, Summer, our leghorn that we thought was a, what was it?
Summer.
Well, Summer. Her name remains Summer because it's pretty. In fact, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guineas going over there right now. She doesn't put up with the guineas quite as much as everybody else does, but they're building relationships. And remember, that right there has happened since the day those chickens joined. The guineas have spent so much time on the outside of the run. Everybody's getting to know one another. That's how you acclimate birds. Semi-unintentionally, but we knew what we were doing. We're pros, aren't we, babe?
I don't know that I would call us like pros.
I am.
Well, we have more news to share though.
Oh yeah, it makes us less pro, doesn't it? That's not true. I was thinking about it this morning while I was getting ready.
Okay.
So last night, guys, cameras went off early this morning, 3 something in the morning. The cheeps, the baby keats that we let out, they are not getting up in the trees. And we knew it was a problem, but you cannot get them back into the brooder without like breaking their hearts or souls or something. So we've set a camera where they've been sleeping at night, and last night, unfortunately, a raccoon came literally just to be a jerk, and we're missing 2 of them today.
2.
So we're down to 1 cheep. Now,
It
I
just
say
breaks
that
my heart, you guys.
before you make a comment and say, you guys are terrible animal raisers, you're just raising those birds for something else to get them back to. So if you're new here, we have about 25 guineas, give or take a couple at all times. That's kind of what we try to maintain. We have hatched 3 sets, 3.5, and gone through all the different processes. And in the beginning, we overdid it. We did, if you go look it up on the internet, what you got to do to raise these birds, we did all that stuff. I mean, changing the temperature, checking them all the time, changing out their shavings every other 5 minutes because they make messes, they stink. All the way to this time, we saved a nest that had been attacked that one of the guineas was laying on, and then we tried to hatch the remaining eggs. It did work, and we had these 3 keats. These guys, we didn't go nearly as hardcore. We were like, let's let these be a little more natural. So they've been in a brooder for 8 weeks. The step that we skipped, I'm gonna take this as my mistake. The step that we skipped was going from the brooder to a run for a while, like the run that we have next to the guinea coop over there. Letting them have a little more space, work on their flight, work on their roosting at night, things like that. And so we thought that maybe because they have been studying the guineas and the adults are out here, that they would get up in the tree and roost at night. Unfortunately, what we saw were the adult guineas kind of wanting to bond with them, but then when the keats would do anything sort of out of line, like, you know, try to eat a bug or something, the adult guineas would pursue them, kind of attack them. It's really hard to tell because they move so quick what they're doing, but the adult guineas basically were not adopting the keats, unfortunately.
That's kind of how I felt too. I was really hopeful that one of the ladies was going to adopt them in and just take them under her wing.
We were hoping for Loretta, the one that had hatched some, because
Yeah.
that girl is a fighter. She has chased Bruno and fought everybody for her keats, but it didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
So I'm not saying that this was a science experiment gone wrong. It was just, we're learning through this. So next time, if there's a next time, we have so many guineas. If we hatch them, you go from the brooder, then you gotta give them some time in a run. They've gotta be able to stretch out a little bit, understand how the mechanics of their wings and everything work. They can fly. Bruno, in fact, got the keat up on top of my truck this morning. It was stinking hilarious. And the keat was like, huh,
I just did that.
pretty good spot right here. So I'm just gonna lay down. But in the middle of the night, guineas cannot see, and that raccoon had all the freedom he needed to, yeah.
Well, he came while they were sleeping.
Yeah,
I mean,
rude.
it's a
They're brutal little
blind
stinkers.
attack. Yeah, stupid raccoons.
The one goat that always takes time out of grazing to come get his attention. Leave it to Mario's boy.
He loves attention.
He demands attention. Floppy ears. Well, Bruno and Hercules just take themselves out on the trail, but I've been having to kind of check on them, not because of Hercules, but because of Bruno. We have that easement back there between us and the highway, and Bruno now has started to walk up to the entrance point to that and look around. He's not gone out there. No, I don't believe he'll run out. I mean, there's a whole thing, but it's frustrating, and so I give them a little bit of time on the trail to themselves, and then I got to go check on them. But I want you guys to see something. This makes me so happy. It's a much bigger deal than it probably is, but it's what we do. You getting it, lady? This nice. This nice. This nice. Do you guys remember just a couple videos ago, we took the brush cutter on the back of the tractor and cleared that front hillside right there? Look at the sunlight coming in now. That ground has not seen any sunlight in a long time. I am super excited and motivated by that. I want to keep doing it, babe.
You see sunlight coming through?
Yeah, in fact, every time I pull in the driveway, I stop and I sit and I stare, and I'm like, I'm just imagining basically what this hillside looks like right here, only not nearly as clear, but further that way. We do own probably as much land as we have right here. We own that much over on that side too. It's just woods and forest. So we really want to open it up and make it usable or pretty.
I'm ready.
Let sunshine in.
Let sunshine in.
Feel
I'm
less
ready.
constricted. Now look at here. You're missing somebody, buddy. I'm faster than him. Him takes forever to come back.
Look at his cute little face.
What I miss, what I miss. What's going on, everybody? Hey, where's your brother?
Are you coming to tattle on him?
What did you do with the Herc man?
Are you coming to tattle on him?
I know
Where's
he's not
he at?
in with the chickens. It'd be nice if these guys would stay down here and not try to eat the steer food, but White Lightning is always on to us. Yep. I know what you're doing. Yep, gonna get me a cube. We're gonna get a cube.
There he is.
Bruno is still a puppy. Got a few more months of puppydom. And this boy can go, and at 100 miles an hour. He doesn't have a slowdown, doesn't know how. Hercules is a little smarter than that. It's like, dude, there's no reason to sprint if we're going to the same place. It can just take a little longer. It's okay. I
Look,
don't
there's
think
the
that's
cheat sheet.
true. That is the keat right there. Bruno man, leave it. Good boy.
I really hope he can find a group to run around with, because otherwise I fear what will happen to him being a loner.
I know. Well, and I'm real curious of, sleeping tonight. like the three of them did a good job at sticking together, I don't know what he's gonna do when he's by himself.
I don't either. And I mean, there's only so much we can do. Like, we can push them to a certain area and hope for the best, but ultimately, like, they make their own decisions.
Oh, yeah.
So,
yeah.
yeah. Hey, look.
Let him in, guys.
Be friends with him.
We do have a group of males, that may be them right there,
I think it is.
that don't have females to partner up with, and so they always hang out together. And we think, just by sheer size and the way he's acted and things like that, we think he's the male. We think there was him and two hens, two girls.
And we think that because of the sounds. They had just started making their sounds, like, in the last couple of days. And so we were actually able to decipher between the two of them.
Yeah, and it is, I believe, about guineas, like, they are so hard to sex as keats, as babies. I mean, a stupid low percentage of chance of getting it correct, but at about 8 weeks is when their voices come in, and that single syllable are the males and the double syllable are the females. So we're pros, we know what we're talking about, right?
I mean, when it comes to guineas.
Speaking of pros, you're a pro at looking good. I got a story about you, don't I? What'd you do yesterday, huh? Did you do anything yesterday? Anything fun? You're not gonna tell everybody? I jumped the fence again. Yep, I did. I left lowrider behind. You sure did, you stinker. Early Sunday morning, about 4 o'clock, my camera goes off up the hill. I have a Movevalence camera. It's our surveillance camera for our movers. And I got a notification, and it was Lowrider. He was in the camera. This is not normal. I check the cameras every morning for the notifications and everything, but I actually woke up and I'm checking it and I see Lowrider coming by the camera. 16 minutes goes by and he comes by again, but there's no beans with him. Lowrider doesn't do a lot of things on his own without his bean man. It's just kind of how it works, which is why he's the companion steer. And so when I notice at about 4:16 that it's Lowrider by himself, no beans, Hercules starts going off. He's barking, barking, barking. The roosters were crowing in their coop and the sun wasn't up yet, so that's abnormal. Long story short, I'm like, you know what? I'm already up. I'm just gonna sit here in the window and watch the sunrise. And I'm looking out the window, my Herc's going off. I'm like, I should probably put some pants on in case I gotta go check on something. And out the window, all my brain can see at first, I'm like, there's a horse on my land. There's a black horse, there's a mare, look at him. He's what, a horse? Yeah, I got neighbors with horses. It could have been a thing. Don't know why my brain went there. It wasn't a horse. It was my Longhorn who just touched the fence.
All right, boys, come on, over here.
Yes, he's trained to my electrical fence, but look at the size of that guy. Look at the charger. What had happened was, and I've seen him do it, he tests my fence. He will walk right over to this fence and touch it to see if it's live. Sometimes he'll push Lowrider into it, make Lowrider the test dummy. And sure enough, we had to go get some cubes. We had to lure him back, talk sweetly to him. He went back in, but my fence had died. Hercules, why didn't you put him up, buddy?
He says, I told him to go back to his pen.
Benjamin, you got Lowrider all worried up there. What are you doing, buddy? I know, Hercules.
Good job, Herc. Thanks for letting us know and keeping everybody safe.
Come on, big fella.
Pretty sunrise.
Trying to watch out for the Longhorn coming up the hill behind me.
Come on, Beans. Come on. Come on.
He wants to explore first.
Everybody else gets to explore.
Thank you, cat. Oh, you gonna drink out of that water?
Thank you, cat.
up here with one ear cocked sideways, like,
I don't know what to do. Come on, Beans.
Benjamin, check it out. I've seen the goats do this. Now it's my turn. Come on, big guy. I would like to keep my finger.
I don't have him. You gotta come get him from him. You gotta come get him from him. I don't have him. Hi, low rider.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. I'm gonna go ahead and get their feed.
Okay.
And I've been leaving it on predator control, which pulses a little bit faster than just keep them in mode. And it drains.
Since the last time he jumped out.
Since the last time he jumped out. Yeah, this is not the first time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You better move fast today, huh?
Hi, buddy.
Come on, big guy. Watch
So
out, bird
it may be
birds.
time, folks. I may have to put a 4th strand up higher, although I have to make sure the fence is active, because even if there's a 4th strand, he could just plow right through it.
Well, and also like Chad was telling us, his mama is just super athletic and she jumps fences. So
I'm a Longhorn.
it just may be his thing.
The funny thing is, I say funny, guys, we find the humor in everything. This poor boy is looking at that fence like, no way am I getting over that, Beans. You go have fun by yourself and I'm just gonna pace around and set off the camera. You crazy birds. Don't let them in there, Beans. If they jump in there, you just headbutt them out with those huge horns of yours, dude. Slow rider. Come on, buddy. You gotta fix your hair. Oh, with the heat, guys, these flies are back. I think we just sprayed them yesterday or the day before.
Gotta go around the other way. Oh, you're so silly.
Do, 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 do.
Keep going.
Oh, that's
No,
wrong
low rider.
direction.
Come on, this way. Come on.
There we go.
There you go. Hey, look.
Anytime
right
today,
here.
buddy.
Silly boy. Just wanted to take the scenic route today, huh?
So the Bean Man escaped again. Fortunately, we've tracked some of his poo. He just walked right down here this direction, went over and saw Hercules on the back side of the camper, and when I saw him, he was over by the well house over here. So fortunately, he still wants to be here. He's just curious why these goats get to get out and he doesn't, and he wants to be a part of it. So he let himself out. So, lessons for myself, possibly another strand higher. More importantly, don't let the charger die. How many times do I have to say that? Till I
As
listen.
many times till you start listening to yourself.
I won't let the charger die anymore, honey.
Thank you.
Wish me luck.
Oh, I forgot the other bowl.
Oh, see you later. I gotta keep an eye on you. Make sure you don't go over to see them chickens on your own, okay? Yeah, Bruno, you weren't doing a good job at keeping an eye on the Herc Man. Very trained to birds. Been around them a ton. The guineas primarily. The chickens are a breeze for him. Not so trained. In fact,
Silly
after he had the
birds.
incident with beans and he's barking at him and he gets amped up and everything, guineas, our guineas, I love them. They're stupid. Oh, they got bird brains. And they will not stay out of his pen. They won't do it. I don't care how many times he attacks them. There were a bunch of feathers down there, but I counted my birds and it got away. It's just when Herc gets amped up, don't be in his pen if you're not supposed to be there. So I got to make sure he doesn't go in with the chickens, because if they act wrong, that's when it goes wrong. Wrong in his mind. So part of the training is I got to keep them out. We do have the e-collars on them, on both of them, and I do not have to correct them hardly ever at all with actual static shock. But the vibrate and the tone are huge. My vibrate and tone mixed with the vibrate and tone, crucial part of e-collar training, or any training for that matter.
I'm so happy to see the chickens came back out.
Did they?
Yeah, they're all the way up there.
I thought they were in the run.
Nope, they came back. They were for a while, but they came back out. That's awesome.
Well, Herc just started to go over there. You
Why
brought
not?
a goat parade down with you.
I know. They're so funny.
They're looking for that bird food. What are you doing? It's September.
I know it's still September. It's September, but I'm still watering my garden, guys.
You have a garden?
I do.
It's a flower garden. Don't let her make stuff up. Hey, more good news. For the first time ever, yesterday, Bruno found a guinea egg. Okay, that's not true. He finds them all the time. He actually brought us the guinea egg. I kind of remembered where he had been in proximity, and for the first time ever, he took us to the nest intentionally. We were so proud. Those nests are hard to find, aren't they, buddy?
I was so proud too.
You did a good job, and you know what you got for a celebration? A guinea egg. That's our proper training right there.
Well, if he leads me to them, I want to reward him.
I couldn't agree more. No, it was a very proud moment. Hopefully next year, well, there's still maybe about a laying month, is that right, for guineas?
Yeah, so the guineas should lay till probably the middle to end of October, and then their laying season quits. Unfortunately, the nest that Bruno did find had already been gotten by something. There were some broken eggs, but I still collected 12 eggs out of it.
Yeah. So hopefully next year Bruno continues this and can show us where those nests are so that we can do a better job at collecting, not letting the birds lay on them, all of that. We did a really good job this year, in my opinion.
I think so.
We even let Loretta hatch a few out, and I kind of became the nest hunter, and I got pretty good at it. But it'd be so much easier if the boy that knows where the nests are would just tell us.
So like Kyle said, I am still watering the garden.
Your flower garden?
Look at these tomatoes, guys. There are a few things that are still thriving really well, and the cherry tomatoes are one of them. All the peppers, guys. All the peppers. Look how big these are getting. Bell peppers, bell peppers. The okra, I'm letting go to seed. So these are way too big to pick and eat, but I've been doing some research on how to save seeds, and I'm gonna let the okra just dry out, and I'm gonna collect the seeds. So basically, I still have okra, bell peppers, Hungarian wax, habanero, and jalapenos, and cherry tomatoes growing, as well as tons of flowers, guys. It's basically become a flower garden.
Somebody took advantage of your distractions.
Uh-oh.
Look at the chicken run. This a cool place. This where my chickens hang.
Bruno.
What?
What are you doing?
I'm exploring.
Get out of there.
You said it's time for the chickens to free range. That means it's time for me to inspect their area.
So I have pulled all of the zucchini, I pulled my Roma tomatoes, and I'm gonna try something a little bit different this year. I'm going to try to pull up my jalapeno plants and overwinter them so that next year I can hopefully get a better harvest from them. We'll see, but for it being September, guys, this is still looking pretty good. I'm still basically watering marigolds, and I'm completely okay with it because I love the color that they have added to the garden this year. And to add to that, somebody was gracious enough, do you see that? To send me a gift.
Yeah.
So I do have hopes of doing a little bit of fall gardening as well. I might be a little bit too late. I've just got some things I got to figure out, do my research on, and keep growing stuff. Because why not, right? Herc, are you so happy you got to come in the garden? You don't ever get to come in the garden.
He says, I do today.
Yep. So one thing that's been kind of fun for me to learn about the garden, because I'm saying this as a second-year gardener, and I've always done flowers before, but vegetables are different. So I think what's been fun is learning how different plants thrive better different times of the year. So like really you're so funny. All my plants did really good all year long, or all summer long, but my jalapenos and Hungarian wax have definitely slowed down. But the weird thing is now all of a sudden my bell peppers are kind of like picking up a little bit, you know? And so it's just kind of fun to learn the different seasons and
Well, and that's going to depend on where you are in the country, you know, because we get all 4 seasons in full swing.
Yeah.
All the extremities.
Yeah.
So I would imagine if you lived in Arizona, that your bell peppers would do great all year round.
Yeah.
I have no idea what I'm talking about.
I don't know either, but it's
Watering.
just been a really fun learning experience for me to learn all about the garden. Kyle doesn't care. He just wants to water the goats.
I appreciate you gardening because I don't want to do it. I garden all this.
I appreciate it.
No problem.
I can't tell you guys how happy it makes Kyle to know that our cats actually use the cat dominium. Every time he comes out here and one of the cats is up there, he's like, hey, look, they're using it.
I have a problem.
I'm super excited they're using it, but I also had no doubts whatsoever that they were going to use it.
Well, because it's football season, I bring out my speaker. And I'll put on the ball game, and of an evening, I'll put food out for the cats, and Mr. Meowgie flat jumps from here to there. Talked about it. Kit Kat jumps up on the spare tire and then over. He had been doing it from the bottom deck. I caught him yesterday. Notice the tire is higher than the top of that deck, and he straight jumped from right here, got on the side of it, clawed into it, top of the tire, and over. So he's been fooling us. He has been wanting me to airlift him up on here, and he's like, hey, build me a ramp, build me a platform so I can get up there, make it easier on me, make it harder on yourself, take longer to do things, because I need help with that.
It might have been me saying all those things for Kit Kat. Just throwing that out there.
I wasn't going to throw you under the bus, but here it comes. So anyway, yeah, Kit Kat's been holding out on me and can totally jump up there, but they will, one of them will be out here, one of them will actually go inside what is going to be the house and lay down, and they'll pet. I mean, it's like they think it's all done. But if you notice, the last time you saw it, I didn't have all of this reinforced and up yet. I didn't have these 2 rafters on. I had to go buy more lumber, nor did I have that. If I could do it all over again, which, oh, Lord help us, I'm not going to do it all over again.
I hope we don't have to do that.
Yeah, Shannon doesn't even want me to do that. There's things I would have done differently. So if you're a master carpenter, beware. This is not master carpentry right here. This is novice that's trying to build a dream for his cats that he loves, obviously way too much. But I'm very pleased with this. I did go and get some bracketry, that's what I'm gonna call it, because I did not run any horizontal supports through these. I didn't do stick framing like I did for the actual house, but my plan is we're gonna cover this guy in, and I'm just gonna have a covered porch here. And so far, the cats have more than approved of it. And I used some, I don't use any of these brackets for what they're actually for. So if you know what these are, you know that I'm just hodgepodging it. But because I've been using screws, when you go to screw these guys in, they always twist at the end. And because there's not more structural lumber that I'm screwing into like I did over here, I needed something to get these guys to hold still. So I used these and a rafter tie. And then I got some long screws, drove them out, you know, there's like 94 screws, I think, in these 3 joints collectively. But I'm really excited about it. This is where I experience burnout. I've learned this about myself. I told you guys in the beginning of this project, I've been working on my overthinking, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna draw all the plans out for this. I'm just gonna build. And it has been extremely difficult for me in my little pea brain, but it's been great. It's been good for me. But what I've noticed, if you guys remember, there's another project that I have going, and I have had going for a very long time.
A year.
See that guinea coop over there? It's not completely done. So I recruited Shannon. I admitted this weekend, I said, babe, Bruno's dead. Hunt hard, gotta recharge, quick charge, don't touch me, Herc, you slobbery, gross, big jerk, you get off of me.
You put your slobber strings on me, Herc.
Oh boy, oh you boys, yeah, we'll feel that crusty later, you sickos. But I've learned about myself, I get to this point right here, and there are a few things I could have done in a different order, but now it's time for siding. Now it's time before I put the roof on, because once that roof is on, I cannot get in here like this. And I've had so many different ideas for how to side it, where to make an emergency hatch in case a cat goes in there sick and I got to get him out, or an intruder comes, whatever. And Shannon actually contributed to my design idea and is going to make it easier on me. But I learned that I burn out at this point in the project. I do. I blame Shannon, I blame the animals, I blame the weather, I blame a lot of things. But the reality is it's me. I get burnt out right here and I'm just like, well, you know, the cats are using it, they love it, it's gonna be good, it won't protect them from rain, wind, cold, nothing. But by golly, they're having a good time. Hi, buddy. So I've recruited Shannon to help me, not necessarily like with anything at all, other than just like, let me say out loud the next step, one at a time, one day at a time, one project at a time, one piece at a time.
I'm a cheerleader.
We're just
I'll
unfolding.
be a cheerleader.
Thank you, I'll take it. Can I pick your outfit?
Sure.
All right, guys. Well, on that note, I will get this thing done. The cats do love it. We love it. We love you. We hope you're enjoying the weather. If it's nice where you are, if it's not, sorry, it's nice here.
Hey, I do want to say also, thank you guys so much for all of your kind and sweet words on our last video. We had a lot of really, really sweet comments, and I just want to thank you for them. I really do.
We needed it.
We needed it. It was a rough week. And we're gonna start fresh this week with good attitudes, positive attitudes, and go forward from here.
Smiling.
I'm smiling.
Guys, we love and appreciate you. We thank you so much for coming on this journey with us. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
See you later, big weirdo on the ground, Mom, he on the ground. Why are you on the ground, Hercules? Herc, do you want me to bite your neck off? You want me to take a leg? Which one? This one? You want me to get this one?
How about this ear?
You don't need that ear? I'll take that too.